Good morning. This is Pastor Jeff. I'm here in my office at First Lutheran Church. We are here for our daily lectionary readings. These are our readings for Friday, August 8th. Our psalm reading, once again, is going to be Psalm 50, 1 through 8. We are reading out of the New American Standard Bible. And as a reminder, our Friday readings is helping us look forward to what is taking place on Sunday. Psalm 50, 1 through 8. The mighty one, God the Lord, has spoken and summoned the earth from the rising of the sun to its setting. Out of Zion, the perfection of beauty, God has shone. May our God come and not keep silent. Fire devours before him, and a storm is violently raging around him. He summons the heavens above and the earth to judge his people. Gather my godly ones to me, those who have made a covenant with me by sacrifices. And the heavens declare his righteousness. For God himself is judge. Hear my people, and I will speak. Israel, I will testify against you. I am God, your God. I do not rebuke you for your sacrifices, and your burnt offerings are continually before me. And it continues, 22 through 23. Now consider this, who forgot God, or I will tear you into pieces, and there will be no one to save you. He who offers a sacrifice of thanksgiving honors me, and to him who sets his way properly, I will show the salvation of God. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 18, and it travels all the way through chapter 10, verse 4. Let us listen in. For wickedness burns like a fire. It consumes briars and thorns. It also sets the thickets of the forest aflame, and they roll above in a column of smoke. By the wrath of the Lord of armies the land is burned, and the people are like fuel for the fire. No one spares his brother. They devour what is on the right hand, but are still hungry, and they eat what is on the left hand, but they are not satisfied. Each of them eats the flesh of his own arm. Manasseh devours Ephraim, and Ephraim Manasseh, and together they are against Judah. In spite of all of this, his anger does not turn away, and his hand is still stretched out. Woe to those who enact unjust statutes, and to the ones who constantly record harmful decisions, so as to deprive the needy of justice, and rob the poor among my people of their rights, so that widows may be their spoil, and that they may plunder the orphans. Now, what will you do in the day of punishment, and in the devastation which will come from afar? To whom will you flee for help? And where will you leave your wealth? Nothing remains but to crouch among the captives, or fall among those killed. In spite of all of this, his anger does not turn away, and his hand is still stretched out. Our New Testament reading comes from the book of Acts, chapter 7, 1 through 8. And the heading for this one is Stephen's defense. Now the high priest said, "Are these things so?" And Stephen said, "Listen to me, brothers and fathers. The God of glory appeared to our father Abraham when he was in Mesopotamia, before he lived in Haran. And he said to him, 'Go from your country and your relatives, and come to the land which I will show you.' Then he left the land of the Chaldeans and settled in Haran. And from there, after his father died, God had moved him to this country in which you are now living. But he gave him no inheritance in it, not even a foot on the ground. And yet he promised that he would give it to him as a possession, and to his descendants after him, even though he has no child. But God spoke to this effect, that the descendants would be strangers in a land that was not theirs, and that they would enslave and mistreat them from 400 years. And whatever nation to which they were enslaved, I myself will judge, said God. And after that they will come out and serve me in this place. And he gave him the covenant of circumcision. And so Abraham fathered Isaac and circumcised him on the 8th day. And Isaac fathered Jacob, and Jacob the 12 patriarchs. And here ends our readings for the day.